everyone. I know that you can't really see me that well. I'm actually going to put the phone down. I have a little bit of light in my vehicle. I'm just very, very bored. And I'm out in my car because I didn't have no money to pay for a room. As many of y'all know my story. If you are new, I don't know how you found this channel. My channel is very intense. I don't hold back. And I'm being messed with, and it's wrong. I have rights, freedom of speech, and free will, and nobody has a right to take that from me, and you're breaking the freaking law for doing so. And somebody has messed with my platform here. I went on another platform that I have to see if there were notifications there. There are no notifications coming across. And you will be judged by God for messing with my things. You'll be judged. Anyway, I'm speaking to an energy of a thing. So anyway, I'm going to lay the phone down, and I'm just going to take a couple of cards here. We'll start with Earth. Give me just a second here. Let's see. Let me turn that around. Most High God, I invite your presence here, and I just thank you for the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. And I just ask for you just to come on in here and just begin to speak what's going on with Earth energy. What's going on with the Earth energy? You have the Lover's card. You have a message for the next 24 hours with the Page of Wands. You also have the Three of Swords with the Truth. Somebody making a choice here, and it's heartbreaking. It's either going to rest your heart, or it's going to break it, or it's going to heal it. Show me this message, please. That's secret. Could be a secret message. The Ace of Swords is down. Show me the Ace of Swords, please. It's the Three of Cups. Something social could be around this as well. This is a secret physical exchange because of a truth, or it's secret. It's just secretly being done. This is somebody trying to get their balance, and there is something heartbreaking that is out here. The Five of Cups is also out here for you all. And there is a group. The Five of Wands is at the top of the deck, which is strife. It's dumb. Anyway, show me more information on this, please. If I'm sounding a certain way, I've been crying. It just is what it is. I need help. I need a bed to sleep in tonight. I need food. I'm dealing with a murderer, folks. If you can help me, my information is down below. There is secret communication around you all. Either you're giving it or it's coming to you. And there is strife around it. There's still strife coming out around this message. There are people involved in stuff. I just did another reading, and a bunch of people just came out. A bunch of people came out in that reading. And there are choices to be made here, and they are heartbreaking around something that is going on around you all. I don't have any cards to be able to read to you since the sun is down, but I do have the rune bag, and I'm going to take a rune and just leave it at that for Earth. These messages won't be very long, but what you need to know is some messages are coming in, and they're secretive, and they're heartbreaking, they're piercing, and there's strife around it, or because somebody's wanting to do something because of the strife. It's still something heartbreaking around y'all. Show me Earth. Two want to come up. I hope I can see these. The first one that came out is, what is this? There's a plot around something. It's the Degas. The letter D came out. Well, anyway, you need to be careful with this. There are third parties out here. You got three sets of threes, and when they come out that way, it represents deception. Again, the Ace of Swords also came out in the reverse for you all, and something very piercing with it. Very, very, very piercing with it. I don't know what's going on with the Earth energy. It's crazy with y'all, but there is a plot out here around some type of relationship that's going on. The Lovers card is out here, so if it's intimate stuff, it could be for some of you all. Otherwise, just somebody's got somebody else. There's just a plot around some type of a connection. So that was the letter D that came out, and the other rune that came out. Let me see if I can see what it is. Get it in the light real quick. I hope I can see yep, this is a hidden relationship. The NG just came out. There is a hidden relationship and something's plotted around it. And so for some of you all, if there's a plot around a relationship and you're upright and you have to plot things because crazy's around it, I'll read it that way as well. It's because we deal with crazy people on the earth. God brought out the other day, crazy people were turning on themselves and just nut cases and just maggots in their brain on some people. That 5 wands showing up twice. For a lot of y'all, there's jealousy around it. So whether it's safe for you or not, still something's being plotted around some type of a connection, and it's hidden. And for some of you all, there's a pregnancy here because this is a pregnancy rune. And at the bottom of the deck, I guess I didn't tell y'all that the Empress is at the bottom of the deck. And so for some of y'all, there's a hidden relationship. Somebody's pregnant. And if because somebody knows somebody be all crazy about that, then so be it. Then that's what's going on. Otherwise, somebody got a little family somewhere and somebody don't know about something, because the Empress could represent somebody who's married or something like that, and somebody got a whole nother little family somewhere, folks. For some of your cases, that what a crazy thing. Anyway, that's dumb. But anyway, secret something going on out here. There's a bunch of money around some stuff as well. Going on. So in that reading just a minute ago for the collective that I was doing, all those court cards came out and people were waiting for somebody to leave so that they could, so I guess some people are waiting for somebody to leave so that they can go cheat with their other person, I guess. You better check your spouses or people that you're with, folks, because if you're the person being played, of course that's going to piss you off, and you have every right to be freaking pissed off for that nonsense going on. Somebody's out here because there's a bunch of money around some crap, because this is a luxury rune. If you are somebody who works for like carpentry or building houses or construction working or something like that, this rune is also that as well. The letter N, the letter G, and the letter D, and the V, the W, and I can get the pictograph of the letter L out here. Person, place, or thing, first, middle, or last name. Let me go on to fire energy. Give me just a second to pick these cards up. Sorry about the message. But anyway, you would want to know, I would want to know the truth about that crap. Somebody apparently thinks that they can play 2 households here on something going on and keep somebody else out in the dark, and there's just a bunch of money around something with it, or the person that they're with has a lot of money, and I could read it that way, whether they're with that person for money or not. There's just somebody in the mix that there's something about a lot of value that's attached to something. Show me fire here. What a shame, huh? Show me fire. What's going on with fire, Most High God? What's going on with fire? Okay. You do have a player here around you. This is an in and out person. This is it's the Knight of Wands. This is somebody immature. They're sure of themselves. They're just sure of themselves. They play. That's all they are. And they're sure about themselves. Yeah, there is sexual matters going on. There's something plotted out here. So the Ace of Wands also came out. There's some type of a new cycle within this matter. With you all, whatever that matter is, and somebody, those of you dealing with the earth energy, this is the 2 wands go to a plot and contracts and stuff as well. And so the Ace of Wands with the Knight of Wands is those 2 wands, and that has a meaning of a plot, and that rune just came out. So anyway, if somebody's trying to play somebody, if somebody just messed around and they just had some kid with this person, but they still want to come back and forth and do some crap out here, that they got plots around it. Ace of Wands can also be a fortune card as well. So all that luxury just came out in the earth reading. Y'all need to watch out. Somebody's retard to do that nonsense. Yeah, they are waiting for something. Something has been invested in with the Seven of Pentacles. If there is money around some stuff, then they've been going and just picking a little bit here or there, in and out. In and out is that Knight of Wands. And they real quick. They're at a crossroad about something that they're waiting on as well. But that's a reaping and sowing card with the Seven of Pentacles. You also have the Sun. This could be a Leo. If it's not, I think the Sun right now is, what are we going into, Pisces, or are we there yet? Either Aquarius or Pisces, I don't know. Maybe we are in Pisces right now. Anyway, whoever it is, that's love romance card. This person's sure of themselves, though. For some of y'all, you're dealing with a very prideful individual. If something's, this is a forcing energy. The motto in the 5th house is I will. And so if that's in the negative, I mean, you got to play right here. What will you do? Will you do what's right? I don't really know. Anyway, 5 of Pentacles is out here. Okay, well, there's collaboration going on. So there's a total of, it'll break down to 3 Pentacles. So there are third parties who have shown up really, really heavy in the earth reading. And so they wait on something that they have done. And anyway, something's going to be exposed, I feel, with that Sun being here. 5 of Pentacles is lack. But if somebody's playing somebody for luxury and they're waiting, they've invested, and they just been here or there, and I will take what I want type of energy, and I don't give a rip that you're feeling left out or I thief from you type of energy. That thief was there just a second ago. I was just talking about the earth reading for the collective reading that I did right before I started this reading. For the next 24 hours, and somebody was waiting for somebody to leave so they can get up in there and do some crap. There's a bunch of people involved in some stuff. Something stupid with it. And then at the bottom of the deck is the marriage card. So somebody is married, or they got more than one spouse out here around something out here. And somebody is greedy as all get out with the 4 of Pentacles out here. The person better watch their crap, man, is if they run across somebody who won't mess around with them, they will get beat up for this crap. Nobody has a right to get up in here. I don't care. You ain't cute at all. You ugly. You ugly acting like that, man. Anyway, somebody is, there's nothing but fire out here. 4, 5, 6. This is 7. This is 7. This is, you're going to stand your ground on something, folks, if you feel like you're being played on something. This person needs to be thrown out. 5 Pentacles is here. This person needs to feel like they're left out in the cold for what they're doing to people. They're sure of themselves about a new beginning here with that Ace of Wands there. And they're going to show up like, hey, with that Sun being here. But that's a prideful individual card. That's immaturity with that Knight of Wands. This is, again, it's a card of, I'm sure of myself. If this is new beginning, it's plotted. Because that plotting around a new relationship was just there. The Ace of Wands says it's a new relationship, or it's just them starting it back up again. Something plotted around some stuff. They've been waiting to do something out here for collective energy. Somebody in the mix is freaking married. Or again, somebody's already messed around with this person. They've had some type of a child with this person before, but for whatever reason, they pop it up, man. And this is a person that, like I said, that will show up and say, I know that you can't resist me. That's how for sure of themselves that they are, but they're creep. Show me the Sun. If you do the right thing and throw them out, it'll be positive for you, man. Show me the Sun. The Empress does want to come out on it. This is going to change something, is what the wheel is at the bottom of the deck. There's a combination out here. Somebody's trying to get into key accounts. This combination, I've talked about why I say this combination out here. It's not an actual word in the pictograph, but it makes the phonics for somebody who could work for IT out here. And here they come again, is what I'm hearing. Or they're going to get judged for something, and something's coming out about this. If they think they're so sure of themselves, they may have played their last little game here. I don't know. But the Empress is here, and that little baby energy was there, and there was a hidden relationship around something. Somebody is married out here, folks. And somebody's nothing but a little player out here. With the wheel being here, the sun represents a timing, and so does the wheel, and there is a timing around something that is going on specifically. This person could work with this person. With the Empress being here, she could be somebody of some type of an authority, just to show an energy of something that is out here. But there is something going on. And the ninth house showing up out here also represents a husband energy. The ninth house goes back to that, and the Empress is also a wife energy. So, and then you got the marriage card out here, folks. So whoever I'm picking up on this energy, better check your spouse. They've had a kid with somebody. It's got a consequence on this with the wheel being here, because this little player is going to exaggerate because they're a player. Obviously, somebody's cheating, then they're gonna say whatever they want you to hear or whatever. They ain't being forthright with you. You could be single and think that they are too, and somebody in the mix is married somewhere. I don't know. You better check the person out. But there is something about a kid here in a secret relationship. They got a whole freaking blown family somewhere. I guess they do, man. Anyway. The letter G, the letter Q, the letter Y, and the letter L is out here. And then I'm fixing to take a rune. Show me fire. Let me get it up underneath the light here. Yeah, it's the work rune. Like I said, this is a work situation. Check your spouses, folks, while you're at work or while somebody's at work. They got a whole freaking family somewhere. Five of Pentacles is out here in this reading, which goes to hitting rock bottom and stuff. And so does this rune have an actual meaning of hitting rock freaking bottom. And this is also about having a rebound. Something's changed with the wheel being here and with the sun being here. If somebody's plotting something and you all are catching that, you're hearing, God's letting you know something for a reason. And you're going to catch this little player's fixing to get knocked completely down. And because what they're plotting is around the luxury that just came out in the earth reading. That rune has a meaning of luxury. And again, so does the Ace of Wands, and so does the wheel. It's fortune. And they think that they're coming back. If they've hit rock bottom, that's why they're coming back. If they've done something in the past and you've hit rock bottom because of them, then it would also be showing this a new cycle. Here they come again. And you're still in some type of karmic cycle thing with the wheel being here with this person. They're sure of themselves. You're going to take them back because you've always done it before, man. And they trying to get a rebound. If you're going to say, no, I don't think so, and this person's some type of, somebody's a creep out here on something going on secretly, and you're going to catch this thing, you're going to have a rebound, and it's going to be positive for you and a whirlwind for them. I'm going to read it that way. So it's depending on what your character is and what you're fixing to find out and do about it in all uprightness. This is about a protection when this rune comes out, and so is the wheel. It's also about a protection. You need to protect your home, and especially if you've got kids and you don't want to bring those kids into something. But there was a bunch of fighting that was just showing up in the earth reading. All right, let's go on and move on. With the sun being here and the wheel being here, whoever's going to be in the upright, this energy is going to turn out all right for you. Even though there was a bunch of sorrow in the earth reading, as sad as something is, by God, you want to catch this. And it'll prove to be something positive for future tense. The wheel represents future things, and so you just have to go through the heartbreak of a thing. But by God, if somebody's only there just to play you, what good is that? This person may be real cute and hot to trot, and you may have real fun with them, and maybe while you're crying, okay, but you don't let that move you to stay in something like that. They're banking on it. That's a card of I'm banking on it. I know you're not going to say no to me because I've popped up before, and we've had a kid together, or they do, or whatever it is. Or you're going to just find out somebody just going back and forth from house to house to house to house, and you're going to cut something off. Hopefully you do the right thing, man. Anyway, they ain't worth fighting over at that point. All right, let's go on to water energy. Show me water. People done lost their freaking mind, man. People done lost their freaking mind in the earth realm. It's crazy. This person would have a cow if somebody took their fortune away from them, wouldn't they? Okay, water signs, you have the knight in shining armor. Okay? Somebody come back and say, I'm sorry, or I love you, or that's you, and hopefully it's truthful for you. Show me more information. Show me water. Oh, God. You have somebody waiting. Okay, well, it's going to be real sweet communication. I really hope it's up right for you. I really, really do. The Seven of Pentacles, though, somebody has invested in something that year. And again, it's like they're either slowly picking on somebody else's stuff out here. There was a group involved. For a lot of y'all, this is a group thing going on. And it is plotted around some nonsense. And they are freaking sure of themselves. But anyway, somebody's waiting to say, I'm sorry for upright purposes. Those of you are pure, then fine. There are secrets. The High Priestess is coming out with the Queen of Pentacles, with the World card, and the Four of Pentacles. So there has been something collaborated here. At the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. Okay, well, there's no match in this reading. A knight and a queen, unless you're just dealing with somebody a little younger than you. I don't know if they're mature or not for you. But the Four of Pentacles, this is like holding on to all you have. And it's also greed and grudges, and all that fighting was also in the Earth reading. So you do have Earth really strong in your energy space. But the High Priestess says that you really need to listen to your intuition. The World card is about ending something, but it also, in the pictograph language, tells you to chew on the information, chew on your wisdom. It has a meaning of two. And so secretly, somebody's the second person. I'm going to read it that way because it just came out real strong. And something very passionate going on, I guess so. Well, if there's a fire situation around something, then so be it, then there is. I always just bring it out. You're dealing with a dentist connection somewhere, then so be it. The word goes to shame out here, I believe. Yeah, there is shame out here. And so they are trying to do a new beginning because the World card is an ending and the Ace of Wands is a new beginning, and they try to do something secretly. And it is a plot. And yet, if there is somebody that's going to take care of something and knows some type of information, there's going to be justice for something out of a situation as well. If the Knight of Cups is some type of a legal person, for those of you dealing with legal matters, it can be a police officer. And if they are upright, then this torch here at the bottom of the deck tells me that there'll be justice assured for something that is going on in a matter, because the torch in the runes says justice assured. But again, there's money and stuff out here. Let me see. Show me these two individuals, please. Show me the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. It's the King of Cups. And the Death card is at the bottom of the deck, and that's also a secretive card. And it also tells us there's secret money, property, sex. There's the word for beast is out here as well. There's something very shameful out here. We already know what the beast energy is. God said so yesterday. And then he brought out the picture of it. Somebody's messing with this person that's nasty, folks. This dangerous person. Somebody just low vibrational. Somebody's also in the mob out here. Get the phonics of the mob. There's death out here. Something very transformative. Something stinging. Something's not right out here. I'm trying to remember this other combination of this word out here. I think it also makes the word for shame. I think it's out here twice, two different ways. There's something very shameful out here that is going on, folks. Show this King of Cups. He's a very kind individual, on which is your energy. If you're upright, you need to use your intuition. If somebody's just in that energy, because, the love bombers out here, if that's in the negative, the King of Cups is just the same as the Knight, but he's like a king at being some type of something. Very secretive. His energy in the negative is a manipulator. The King of Wands is coming out. There's a group out here involved around something with you all. Or you know it, and you're involved in a little thing. There's another page. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people cards out here. And something very secretive going on. And at the bottom of the deck is the Hermit. Can also have a meaning of a disguise. And there's another combination word out here that goes to your home. And your home is out here because the Four of Wands just appeared. You need to be very cautious about whatever this is. If this group is not in the upright, they've got secrets, or somebody around you is a disguise in some type of communication. Page of Wands, if that's some type of, somebody's given secret good news secretly to end something, to transform it because somebody knows about something very shameful out here, then great. If otherwise, if that page is in the reverse, it represents mischievous nonsense. And somebody is, because the player was just all up in the earth reading. If somebody's fixing to take that little player down, and somebody knows about that little player, that they're also waiting for money stuff, and they've been picking from everybody's tree. I'm only saying that because I also did another reading today. And once I said somebody's sleeping with a bunch of freaking people. Every one of those people think that it's just me and you and nobody else. And you're not to say anything. It's just me and you. And if all these people have discovered something, and here's a new cycle. Hey, I'm coming back around top energy, and somebody's had some conversations secretly. Something shameful's going on out here. Then for some cases, that person gonna freaking be bent. That sun was there, which is like, can be an exposure type energy, and somebody's sure of themselves on something going on, something very secretive going on out here. If all these people are cool with the nasty, and they just playing a game with the nasty, then you need to use your intuition, because something gross is going on out here. Somebody tried to catch somebody up and said, there's another, oh my God, look at all these people cards showing up. The King of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the King of Wands, the Knight of Cups. Again, all those people were just showing up in the earth reading in a different form. But right before I started this set of readings for the next 24 hours, I did a general reading, and people cards were also coming out there as well, which was telling me that there was groups of people involved in some stuff, like I said. So something fixing to change, though, because the wheel is also here in your reading as well, with the Three of Wands. This is somebody who is traded to do something, again, because something's been plotted out here. I wish I could show you this Three of Wands in this deck that I'm using, because it also has the feel of the Two of Wands, which is a plot card, because that rune came out. Something's plotted. So those of you who are in the up and up, and something's come to the light about some little player, they've done some stuff around money and investments, and your group is upright, going to take down some little fool and going to play their little game for a minute, just to knock them down real hard. Then God be with you. Otherwise, there's a group out here, if they're all involved, as well, there could also be on the opposite side of it, another group that's playing games with that person. Then there's something like that out here with the energy. So I feel like something's real sticky going on. Let's take your rune. So I got that word for beast, and one of the other cards has a meaning of filthy, dirty things, and somebody is dirty out here. Anybody do that to another person is just dirty in general. They're just dirty. They're a nasty, low vibrational individual. Play games like that with people. Show me water. They don't even give a rip about their own self. You guys got two that came up. Let me see if I can see it in the light. What is this? This is the asset rune. Is that? Hold on a minute. Nope, this is the Manaz, which is a legal rune. There's legal people here. And then the Raito came out. The letter R and the letter M came out. That could be somebody's initials, whether they're upright or not, or person, place, or thing, first, middle, or last name. Also, you get the letter D within the Manaz. And the D and the M make bloodshed stuff. There is death out here. If somebody is trying to catch somebody up, or somebody's playing a game and somebody around you is dangerous, folks. I mean, you have a legal matter that is out here. This is a legal rune that says that something's been freaking suffered. Again, because for some people this is death matters. They're playing a stupid game. And it says that there will be a legal for sure victory in something. So, got a bunch of, you do have the police cards out here and stuff, and you have those types of energies that are out here. And so may God be with the people that are taking down crazies. There will be a legal victory out of it. The Raito, it sounds like the radio, but this goes back to transportation and stuff. And it's a removal and a cooperation. So good. It's actually saying that either you're going to also just in general energy, because not everybody's dealing with legal matters, but somebody's just spiritually, legally is breaking something out here, being this crazy energy. You're going to take care of something, and somebody's going to have to cooperate. If you got to get a bunch of people up in here to make them get out, then fine. Otherwise, something is very legal out here for sure. For somebody's case, they're going to go to jail for something. There's going to be victory for it. All right, let's look at air. Show me air energy. It's time for the wicked to be removed, folks. It's time for them to be removed. I talk about it all the time. I'm disgusted with the energy that I see and that God Almighty is backing up, that he's talking about. He's sick of it as well. And if people don't get up in here and remove it, it really is going to be bringing devastation. Like he said this morning, he said natural disasters were coming in a really big way. And then he brought the actual wording, natural disasters, came out in the card. And he ain't playing around, folks. And so that's kind of stuff that when you see that kind of, here comes a hurricane, your house is right there. You can't say, okay, God, I'll stop this now. It's too late at that point. God's already gave the word. He's trying to warn people. Straighten up, get some stuff right, or you die. It's a matter of fact. It's just a fact. Show me air. Show me air. Look, folks, I need shelter. If you're able to help me, please go down below and help me. I'm sitting in my car. Some crazy has done this to me, and they don't deserve to breathe while I sit here and suffer for what the crap they've done to me and other people. Okay, show me air. You have the Two of Cups. You have the High Priestess. Again, you need to be careful who you're getting into unity with. The Knight in Shining Armor is coming out. The Three of Swords, that appeared in the Earth reading. And the Hierophant. And somebody is married. Now the Hierophant and the High Priestess is a high volume spiritual couple in the deck. Okay, can't get any spiritual than that. If this is church people, or somebody go to his church, or temple, or pastor and his wife type of energy, then fine. But there's secrets. This word goes to a gift. Somebody's heartbroken around some gift situation. Then something's out here around that energy. At the bottom of the deck is the marriage card. So this is showing, then it would also show somebody got a mistress, or somebody's got a full-blown family somewhere. In the Earth reading it showed so. There's communication with that little love bomber. I'm sorry. It's heartbreaking. And for some of y'all, if you are sorry for upright things, then you are. But for the most part, folks, there is just something I'm picking up on, that there's just a bunch of people around some crap out here. Yeah, well, there's the Seven of Swords. It's a lie. Anyway, it was already saying so in the other readings. And again, y'all are involved with something with your family, or you're involved with being something with this nonsense, and you're going to get in trouble, or you're the law taking care of some crap out here with the situation. The Hierophant all by itself can represent society as well. But somebody secretly is in unity around something, and it is freaking piercing and heartbreaking out here with your energy. Show me more information. Show me the Three of Swords, please. Get my fingers to work. It's the Hermit. It's just telling you really need to use your intuition And again, the Hermit with the High Priestess goes to a word that talks about your house being functional one direction or being dysfunctional the other direction. Your house is here with the Four of Wands. And it's got heartbreak. If you're able to heal it and you're upright and you know that the person that you're dealing with, you've checked out every single thing with that person and got download and you know that God Almighty said that whatever, then fine. Then there's healing that way for you on. And if it's not functional, then you're dealing with the other side of some crap and somebody does have a secret something going on and somebody's married out here or both parties are married messing around. I don't know, but there's something unclean out here. The word thorn is out here. I want to say that word goes to the thorn. At the bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles, and this is about giving, equal giving and taking. And so something is just in general energy around some type of a gift that has been around some situation. There's a heartbreak attached to that energy, whether you're giving it to relieve the heartbreak, and you're sincere and you're healing something, or somebody has given some gift because there is some type of a plot around something and somebody did something around that gift. And for some of you all, there was bloodshed with that. In the water reading, it was showing bloodshed was there. Something illegal is going on in that reading. Six of Pentacles, the scales do appear here. And if somebody is a disguise and there are secrets, then there is something out here with a judgment that will take place. Somebody has analyzed something out here around something, and so because the Hermit goes back to analyzation. If there's a great big like hospital or physician connection, or you work for a physician or a hospital, there are secrets around that energy showing itself, or somebody in the law is also showing itself, or a banker energy or some type of a bank energy is also out here. I'm also hearing, what am I hearing? It's coming through, but it's not coming through real clear. Medical, some type of medical IT worker is here, is what I'm hearing. It's called something, I'm hearing like CERN, or is that medical? Anyway, that's what I'm hearing. Something is, no, it's not CERN. I don't know why that came to, maybe I'm talking to somebody who's connected to that energy. Cerner, or maybe it is. Anyway, something like that's out here, whatever they're called. There's a medical IT something connection somewhere. It's just come through my spirit real strong that way, attached to something out here. Show me that Two of Cups, what the unity is. What's that unity here for? It's, for some of you all, somebody is going to go to jail. Eight of Swords. Or getting into unity. I'll read it different directions. For those of you in the little players at the bottom of the deck on this. For those of you that are connected with all the people that were coming out with the medical, or the, the legal matter and the legal rune came out, and a bunch of people are going to do something about this little stupid thing going on, and it stated that there's going to be justice assured, then this shows that somebody will go to jail, because that is an incarceration card. Somebody is around somebody's family, around some type of disguise, then somebody is investigated, and there is unity around this player energy to get somebody in jail. For others of you, those of you who've got the little plot around a relationship, this little player is here, which showed up really big in the fire reading. There's unity to I guess somebody's gonna get into unity with this, and the person's gonna be in and out like they do. It's secretive. There's something about equal giving and taking, or again, all that luxury was there, and somebody's gonna be left stuck in their freaking mind and heartbroken with it. I can only read it two ways, folks. I can only read it two ways. At the top of the deck is some type of public energy is here, or someone public is involved in this. And then for those of you getting the legal victory, there is going to be something public about that with the Six of Wands, or there's some type of, or somebody rides high on their horse, can be the Six of Wands as well. Somebody was prideful in the fire reading because the player was there, and that would be that energy as well. So whoever that person is, for a lot of y'all, you're going to get justice out of something, and it's heartbreaking because some of you all are finding out that there's something going on secretly with another person, and others of you all, that the person that you're with has a full-blown freaking family. Not everybody's going to be in that energy, but it is out here. Now, I send you love and light. Let's see. And then others of you, you're in unity to heal a heartbreak where some type of stuck energy is around it, and you're going to make your home functional, and you're going to be kind and using your intuition. If there is something around that, apparently something's happened around that energy, then something quick in and out on a situation for upright purposes is here around that energy for you all that are sane and kind and do great things for God Almighty. Anyway, show me air. What is this rune? The letter B. It's here twice actually in your reading because the High Priestess is the letter B. Something that could be Bob, ran back into itself. This is a baby rune. There is a baby somewhere. It did come out in the Earth reading. It came out with the hidden relationship. It is a baby conception rune. I send you love and light, those of you who are dealing with a baby situation. It's really, 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 really strong. And then the Empress came out twice in these readings, and she represents having children. So, 2B's connection go to the pupil of the eye. If you're dealing with somebody who's got, or if this physician out here with the hermit represents any kind of a doctor energy, then that could be an ophthalmologist that you work for, an optometrist or something like that. Otherwise, if you're dealing with somebody who's something about their eye or their eye area is connected to something going on with the matter, they could be the player, they could be the person being played. I don't know. Something's going on with some legal matter though. Maybe they got stabbed in the eye. I don't know. I don't even know why I would say that, but anyway, God knows. But there is something secret about here. This is also a joy rune, and you do have somebody get some type of a victory in the players here, so it's going to be over a player energy. I also seen that Seven of Pentacles come out a couple places, and so if you've played somebody, it's also you reap what you sow as well, and if God's just allowed, because God says nobody is going to mock him. Whatsoever a man sows, that shall he also reap. And so if somebody's also plotted something around some situation, and somebody's in and out going to do something, God's also allowing something to take place for positive and negative people. All day long is what the energy is, the same energy, but it's going to express differently on your character and your integrity in something. And so for some people, something's getting started because it is. I've seen the ending and the beginning, and God will tell the end from a beginning of a matter. And so whoever's fixing to go play something, they themselves will also in turn at the end of something be played, because that is exactly how it works with God Almighty. The B is here twice. The T is here. What else came out? The H came out. And the V and the W, I just looked up underneath that little player. The V and the W is the lover's card. There's something intimate that has been here. And then the Y is here, or the letter J is here with the Y. All right, folks, this is what come out. Please pray for me. Apparently, I'm sleeping in my vehicle tonight. It don't start or anything. I'm all by myself. Dealing with a criminal. People are just sitting here on my channel listening. Somebody today fed me. I was literally just sitting at the restaurant. I was crying. And this lady came up and she was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "No, I'm not." And she said something about eating. I was like, "No, I haven't eaten today." And she was like, "What do you want?" I was like, "Nothing." And so she was like, "No, what do you want?" And she brought me a cheeseburger and some French fries. And right before she came up to where I was sitting, because I was already in there a couple hours, I have nowhere to go. I have no one to call. I've called everybody that I ever knew in my entire existence. I've called all authority figures. I'm just existing, folks. I'm just freaking existing off of some stupid criminal being cruel to me. And before she came up, I said, "Father God," I said, "is there anybody in the city at all that is your servant?" And she come walking up right after I said that prayer, and I just asked God, please bless her. You know, I pray a blessing for any person that's got up and done a godly thing on my behalf. And that stuff's coming back to you all. Like I said, I got an open shut case, and I just need somebody to get up and do the right thing. And to help me some criminal thinks that they have a right to live, and I have to suffer for what they've done, and it's absolutely nasty. It's wrong. I need help. I need help. So if you are able to help me or network with any other people that could be charitable, it's the godly thing to do. And I would appreciate it. My Cash App and my PayPal is Shannon E. Hensley Shah. And thank you very much. I hope you all have a fantastic evening. Think about me when you're laying your head on your pillow. And think about other people that may also be around you that you know that you could possibly even bring them in your house and give them a room to sleep in. That's what God tells us to do. Please don't take things for granted, folks, because you have no idea. Unless you've been where I'm at, then I'm not talking to you all. I send you love and light. But I've never been homeless in my entire existence. I've always had jobs or insurance when I was out of jobs, or I've always had things that I've paid into. I've always been a hard worker, busted my rear end when I did work, and somebody just deliberately took my job away from me. It's just craziness, and I never would have seen anything like this in my life come, but it is prophecy playing out also. So don't take it for granted, folks, because my story could very well be your story tomorrow. And that's the absolute truth. Thank you for your help if you can. Shalom.